Hey guys, welcome back to the Tanel channel. I'm Tanel. So finally I've done my E3 2015 tour video with the press conferences and stuff like that. So finally I can focus on other stuff like freaking awesome games. And today I want to talk a little bit about this freaking awesome game that is going on my TV here, and that's No Man's Sky. And well, I want to collect information that we already have learned and then talk a little bit about it in this video. So if you want to know what's happening in the world of No Man's Sky, then keep on watching. Should be pretty interesting for you to watch and to listen. So yeah, the game is coming out soon, I guess, for the PlayStation 4 and PC. And I'm personally gonna play it on PC because, well, PC master race. But yeah, anyway, this game is just out of this world. I mean, I think this is the biggest open world type of game in the history of mankind, and can't really see anyone else topping that anytime soon. But it is a really cool game made by a small bunch of people, but really smart people, and using some really clever mechanics on how to build a procedurally generated world. So yeah, let's hop on into this No Man's Sky, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about what's going on in No Man's Sky at the moment. So No Man's Sky was largely developed by a really small team consisting of 4 people as a side project for many years at Hello Games, which consists of former Electronic Arts aka EA, Criterion Games and Kuju Entertainment people who developed Joe Danger at Hello Games. Sean Murray, who is the co-founder of Hello Games and a former Criterion Games developer who worked on Burnout franchise, came up with the idea of No Man's Sky while still working on Joe Danger 2. The concept of the game was something that he had since he was a child. He wanted to become an astronaut. So with the success of Joe Danger games, Sean Murray was able to spend a few days each week for about a year to develop the core engine of No Man's Sky. That was all done in secret from the rest of the team. Murray finally brought in a small 4-person team to work on the game directly, while the rest of the company was still working on Joe Danger 2. They worked in a spare room all the time and even kept the project secret from the rest of the studio. The rest of the studio finally saw the game just days before the big official reveal at the 2013 VGX Awards. So there you have it. No Man's Sky has been developed largely by less than, well, 5 to 6 people, I guess, which seems unheard of. Well, at least nowadays. So what I can say is that those people who do work on the game are just other geniuses and great mathematicians. The whole concept of No Man's Sky is some really clever maths and programming. So the basis of No Man's Sky is exploration. You travel the endless galaxy in search of life and resources, explore and wonder. There doesn't seem to be any real story-based missions or even cutscenes in the game, but I am pretty certain that there will be something interesting waiting in the center of the galaxy. That's what the creative director of Hello Games, David Ream, has said at least. The main goal for everybody is to reach the center of the galaxy, but it is completely optional. You can explore the whole galaxy as you want and never even reach the center. But there is a meaning, a purpose to get there. The really bright light which seems to be like God inviting you to the real world. David Ream has also said that there is a certain thing that becomes available to you when you reach the center, and the game will almost have like a new beginning from that. So pretty goddamn interesting, if you ask me at least. I will definitely dash for the center, though I guess it will be wise to gather minerals, upgrade your ship and do bigger hyperdrive jumps to get there faster. So one of the big things that you do in No Man's Sky while reaching the center of the galaxy is exploring new star systems and planets themselves. If I'm not mistaken, there are absolutely no loading screens whatsoever in the game. Everything is procedurally generated, and what that means is that everything that you see has been built by random straight when you arrive into a solar system. You can actually fly your ship from space to the surface of the planet and then even start digging inside the planet to find secret caves that could hold some insane rewards inside. Even by just thinking on the possibilities of this game, it makes my head hurt a bit. I mean, it's just unbelievably massive. The biggest open world game of all time, with no doubt. And everything is made possible by really great mathematics. So kids, learn maths and you might one day develop a galaxy. The possibilities are endless. So on every planet you discover, there are also endless amounts of different species of animals on them, which are also all randomly generated with endless possibilities. 2 legs, 4 legs, 6 legs, you name it, the game probably has it. Also, what is interesting is the fact that you can name your planets and animals yourself. So doggies and muricas everywhere. Finally, President Obama can be satisfied and the whole planet is called Murica. So what do you do on the planets besides exploring is a bit of a haze at the moment, but it's mostly you gathering precious minerals with your weapon and recovering relic type of things. You cannot mine the best minerals straight away because your mineral extraction tool is not powerful enough and you need to upgrade it. So I guess that also means that you will be marking your planets that have great value minerals on them, so you could return to mine them later on in the game. Though I must say here that the more you mine a planet, the more your wanted meter will go up, and sooner or later you call the attention of the Universal Police Department, who will sadly not be making a ticket but rather try to kill you. Something that we also learned is that, well, yeah, you can explore the entire planet at will, and the planets will have a day and night cycle as the planets all roll around the sun, but there is no way to call your vehicle back to you. So when you've stumbled upon a cave and basically have walked out on the other side of the planet, guess what? Yep, walk all the way back by yourself. I hope that they will make an upgradable GPS device or something similar that will allow you to call your spaceship in the position you are by autopilot. Or better yet, a small screen or hologram on your arm that would wirelessly make signal with your ship and you could steer it to your position like a drone. So by collecting all sorts of minerals you can, upgrade your weapon to mine better minerals, but you can also upgrade your ship and your suit. There will be planets out there that will have a lot of radiation or huge toxicity levels that will need you to have a better spacesuit to walk around on them. The question is, though, what can you upgrade on your spaceship? Can you actually build it bigger than it has been in every video that we've seen so far? I would love to see people mining minerals to build huge motherships to roam around the galaxy and have the bragging rights of the biggest mother in the galaxy. So the term "your mom is so big that the solar system rolls around her" actually would make some sense in a way. Anyway, moving on to the next question, I guess, is, well, about enemies. Will the final game have computer opponents too, or will it be only human players that will be roaming around the galaxy? I guess it will have regular computer opponents too, but how well will that all work? There seems to be some pirate types of ships roaming around the galaxy that will be raiding bigger freighters and also space stations. You can decide yourself to either aid them or help and defend. You can actually destroy a space station and get insane amounts of loot from it. Hopefully they will be well protected, so it wouldn't make mining inefficient. There is also a proper 5-star galaxy police rating system, so the more you attack and the more you harvest planets. Though if I'm not mistaken, you only get raided by the police if you mine a planet for far too much. But yeah, the more you do bad things, the more bad reputation you earn. What it all will mean in the end, we'll see later when the game comes out, I guess. Also, how the police system is built up is a bit of a mystery. Will there be bigger and bigger ships trying to hunt you down with bigger and bigger guns the more police stars that you have, or will it just mean that there will be more and more of the same type of police trying to hunt you down? We'll have to wait and see. Lastly, I'm curious on how PvP works in this game. Can you actually start killing off other players? Do you have a choice of PvP and PvE when you start the game? The game is just so insanely huge that I hope they won't miss any crucial details that would make the game a lot more exciting to play. Also, I do hope that this game will eventually have Project Morpheus and Oculus Rift support. This game is just, well, made to be played with a VR device. As for now, No Man's Sky looks to be an epic exploration adventure game with minimal combat in it, but we haven't seen that much from the game other than that it will be absolutely mind-boggling huge. Hope to hear more interesting stuff from this game soon, and we'll be making gameplay videos when I can. Next up, I will be going to Gamescom, and hopefully I can find them there to get a small hands-on maybe? Anyway, thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe, like and comment on what you think about this video, and feel free to add stuff that I've missed. I will see you soon in our next interesting video, so ciao for now.